Students, now the second part, if you see, let's try doing this. Today we'll practice grammar also and we'll practice the writing section also. We've got a lot of time for revisions after comprehension. See, one graph type of question I have put for your exams also, UT also. Show anything on the passage as of now. You just see the graph once. Try to interpret whatever you can on your own. Okay, this entire part. Please interpret. See the graph. Try and understand what is being told or what is being reflected by this graph. What is this graph representing, beta?
Total population below
Total
poverty line.
population and below poverty line.
Yes. Good. Just observe it. Then we'll start discussing the questions.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, tomorrow first we will have our first class, then we will have our UT.
Yes, beta. Actually, Danish sir is on invigilation duty for pre-board exams. So he will not be taking classes these days. But because we need to have a class also, so we have given him the first period and after that he goes for the invigilation duty. So we'll have a first period with Danish sir every day. After that, you'll have your second and third period UTs. And mathematics class, I'll try and we'll see Shukla sir to be free in the last period. He is also going for invigilation. So today, of course, we'll not have any maths or bio class. But from tomorrow, we'll arrange it in such a manner that last class, Shukla sir is there because he is also on duty for pre-board exams. So we'll try that he comes back soon so that he can take a class. First period, every day Danish sir, second, third period UT, and then the test of the 3 periods, we'll have classes.
Ma'am, but on the group it came that first and second period we'll have our UT.
I had already informed in the class yesterday that there is a change. Maybe you were not there in the class. I had informed
Okay.
yesterday about the same change, beta. Please try and attempt the first, second question. The graph is there. If you feel you're not finding the answer in the graph, let me know. I can show you the passage.
Ma'am, we already did this graph.
Ma'am, we did this yesterday.
Okay, we have
Yes,
done
ma'am.
this. Okay, fine. I forgot which class we did. Okay, let's do this. Grammar part a little. Yes, beta. Now the grammar part. Attempt question number 5. We'll discuss the answers. Can you see question number 5 on your screens? The grammar part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we'll discuss. Raise your hands, those who finished. Only 5. Nothing so difficult, beta. Come on, raise your hands.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, rest of the periods we will have comprehension.
No, beta. After this period, we'll start with writing section. Or if you want, I can have one more graphical question in the next period. If you people want to practice graph, I can arrange for one more graphical paper in the next period. You people decide. After that, we can start the writing section. We can do this also. If you people want to practice more of graph, I can arrange for one more paper. Let's do this. Let me know after this. Tree transplantation dash difficult.
C.
Option C.
Option C.
Option C.
Yes, is known to be difficult. Experts say only a few species survive in the process, which involves special machines to carefully remove trees, along with some soil and the roofs, which involve special. Okay, before they dash, they alternate destination.
They are moved to.
Are moved to.
They
Option
are
B.
moved to. Option B.
Moved to.
Are
Correct.
moved to.
Yes, beta. The government dash a list of impaneled technical agencies that will ensure the move survives.
Has come out with.
Has.
Ma'am, option B.
B, sure.
Has
B
come
with.
out with.
D.
Ma'am, has come out with.
Ma'am, option D. Option D.
Option D.
Yes, beta, it cannot be B because we are not
Ma'am,
talking
D.
about future tense. We're talking about present. It's written involves. It is not mentioned involved. So we're talking about the present tense. It's very clearly mentioned in the passage. It involves special machines. It is nowhere mentioned that it will involve. So it is better. What is the correct answer? It is which one, beta? Come on, tell me quickly. Which one?
Option D.
Option D.
Option D.
Option D. A reported speech now. You have to do this. It's written very small. What is your name? The principal is asking, he's saying, my name is Amit. Have you come for admission? Yes, I have. This is the picture. Okay. Now you have to fill up the reported speech. Do better. Question number 6. I told you the dialogue. The principal is asking what is your name? The child is saying, my name is Amit. And then the principal is asking, have you come for admission? Then the child is saying, yes, I have. So this part has to be done. Please attempt this question. Look for the correct answers. Then we'll discuss them. How many hands raised? Okay, even Ayush is done. Faiz, Fawaz, Pranjal. What about you people? Hurry up. Hurry up, beta. Last 1 minute. Ten students have raised hand. I saw a boy waiting at the door of my office. I took no time and dash immediately.
Option
A.
C.
Option
Option
C.
A.
Now
Option
see.
C.
Option
Asked
C.
him what his name was. See, beta, it is written your name. So C is the correct answer. Okay. Asked what his name was, or asked him what his name was. Him. Asked him. This has to be there. What is the difference between A and C? Him is not there in A, and here your is written. What's your name? So him should be there. Come to the second one now.
Ma'am,
He
second
replied
one will
his name
inquired
was
if he had.
Anil. He replied
Anil.
that his name
Option
was
D.
Anil.
D.
Then I dash come for
Ma'am, option
admission.
T.
Now
Inquired
option
if he
D.
had.
Option D.
Ma'am,
Very
T.
good.
Option
Then I
E.
inquired if he had come for admission. Anil pleased me by saying with respect dash.
That he has.
Option C.
Hmm. Yes,
Option
that
C.
he
C.
has.
Option C.
Yes, beta. You
Ma'am,
cannot
C.
change the tense for this. So yes, it is written have. Yes, I have. So it is yes, I has. Okay. Question number 7 for grammar now. Quickly. Those who finish, raise your hands. Just 5 hands raised. Come on, others also you need to try. There is no punishment for getting a wrong answer, no? Hurry up, try.
Ma'am, done.
Most of you have raised hands. I think the down names which we have, they are all dummies only. Earlier also there were no answers coming from them. Once you finish, raise your hands. These children are not doing, so leave them. Move on to the next one. Schools that have only dash teachers
Ma'am, first A.
know the
A few
language
Ma'am,
may.
A.
well.
A few.
Option A.
Ma'am,
Option
option A.
A.
Option A.
Ma'am, option A. A
Okay,
few
schools that
only.
have only a few teachers who know the language well may seek the help of other schools. Correct. A few and may. Okay. The university has received the highest
Ma'am,
number of
B.
Option
applications.
B.
This
B.
and
Option
B.
B.
the
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
option
Ma'am,
option
B.
B.
Also B.
Option B.
Well, let me
Option
complete
B.
the sentence. I understand your excitement. The university has received the highest number of applications dash year in comparison to dash previous year. Okay, what is your answer?
Ma'am, B. This
Ma'am, B.
the.
Option B.
Option B.
B.
Option B.
This and that.
Yes, B is perfectly correct. This year comparison to the previous year. What is your idea about happiness to make even one unfortunate
Ma'am, D.
happy? If I
Ma'am, D. Can.
B can, very good.
Ma'am,
Our
can.
government
Option
dashed to
B.
improve a lot of poor in our country.
Ought
Ma'am,
to.
B.
B.
Ought to.
Ought
B
to.
Option B.
Ma'am, ought to.
ought to improve.
Ma'am, B.
In the hour of need, every man, woman, and child dash to be ready for sacrifice.
Have. Ma'am,
No,
have to
it's
be
written
ready.
every.
Has.
It's written
Has.
every, no? With every, we cannot have plural. Every, each and every always takes a singular verb.
Ma'am,
So it
sorry, ma'am.
should be
Has.
what? What is the correct answer?
Ma'am,
Has.
A.
Option A.
Has.
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 Yes. Don't get confused, beta. Whenever we use each and every, it should always go with the singular verb because we're talking about each. Out of all, we're talking about each. So take it as a singular verb. So not have, it is what, beta? Tell me the answer.
Has.
Yes, it
Has.
is have.
Has.
Okay. Next one. By the death of Subhash Chandra
Have
Bose, a
been.
great
Ma'am,
leader and
first.
patriot lost
A.
to India. No.
Was. Option C.
Ma'am,
Was.
C.
Was.
Option C
Was.
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 We cannot have it in
Option
perfect.
C.
It's not a recent event. It's an old incident. So it
Ma'am,
cannot
but.
be have been. It should
Ma'am,
be was.
excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, but the patriot cannot be died. It says that's why.
Patriots never die, but we are talking about the loss. We are not talking about the specific part. We are basically talking about the loss. Now, beta, this graph, very quickly, analytical paragraph. We'll be discussing this just now. The bar chart given below shows the amount of money spent on the two types of electronic items in India. Write an analytical paragraph based on it in 100 to 120 words. Just observe this and then we'll discuss how to write an analytical paragraph. Or you can do this one. Let's do this. This is more interesting. This is quite similar to the one we had done earlier, computers and mobile phones. We had done once. That is very similar to this. Let's do this one. This one, beta. Just read the question, see the graph. Then let's discuss how to write an analytical paragraph. Just observe the graph. So then I'll tell you how to write an analytical paragraph. You'll first start with introducing what is given in the graph. What is the graph showing you? It is comparing what and what, exactly what is being depicted. Then you move on and give on individual details of every bar. What is each and every bar telling you? First part should be the introduction, where you will tell about what is the general thing which is represented in the graph. Second thing, you will describe one by one each of the bars. And then finally, you will move on to the conclusion that you draw after observing each and every bar. So please be ready with your content. We will not write, we will just discuss. So just 2-3 minutes. Prepare yourself for the introduction. I may ask you by name. Introduction, then describing each and every bar, and then the conclusion. Prepare everything in mind. We'll start discussing. Prepare in your mind introduction, detailed description, and conclusion. Utkarsh, Akash, and Devansh, only 3 students are ready. Others also be ready.
Ma'am, your camera is on.
Can we start, beta? Who will give the introduction? Utkarsh, you raise your hand first, beta. Start. Utkarsh, beta, start with the introduction, my child. Akash, you have also raised your hand. No? Devansh,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in this graph, it is shown that it is a comparison
speak
between
slowly
man
so
and
that
woman.
I understand what you're saying. Speak.
Ma'am, in this graph, there is a comparison between man and woman who settled abroad over the years. And in
Okay,
2011,
wait. Just the introduction, just the introduction. Akash, your hand is still raised. Will you like to give the introduction, beta? No. Anshika, how will you start this paragraph? Speak, beta. Anshika, how
Yes,
will
ma'am.
you start
Yes,
this?
ma'am.
Yes, bache, speak. And Aradhya, be ready. Next, Aradhya. Start, beta.
Ma'am, this graph is showing the number of men and women who wanted to settle in abroad. And in this, always men are more in number than women. And also,
Yes, beta. We don't stop it also, na, Anshika? Never mind.
sorry, ma'am. Sorry,
Aradhya,
ma'am. Sorry,
Aradhya,
ma'am.
next.
My mic was.
Okay.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
want to complete? You want to complete, beta?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, if we go at analytical analysis, ma'am, in 2015,
No,
men
no,
were
no.
more in.
Just the introduction, beta. Just the introduction first we are discussing.
Okay, ma'am.
Aradhya, your introduction is what I want. And then let me tell you one by one. Ariba and Ayush Gupta will tell us about the first bar. Bodhi Ayush about the second bar. Faiz and Fawaz the third one. And rest of you will give the conclusions. Start, Aradhya.
Ma'am, this graph is showing a comparison between man and woman, where it is showing that men are more in numbers.
Beta, it is just showing you the comparison between men and women, the number of men and women. Is it so? Somebody please correct her.
Those who wanted to settle down in abroad.
Yes, beta. Because if you do not say this, it looks as if we're talking about the population. We're not talking about the number of men and women. Na, beta. So
Okay,
please be
ma'am.
specific. Okay, continue, Aradhya. Speak again.
Ma'am, this graph is showing comparison between man and woman who, who wanted to settle down abroad over the years. And
See, beta, if you can add on and be more specific about which year are you talking about, it would be better. In the years, this to this. Once again, Aradhya.
yes, ma'am. It is showing this graph is showing comparison between man and woman who wanted to settle down abroad over the years. Like in 2001, number of men and women are 10%.
No, we are not going to specific one. We just wanted the introduction. Now your introduction is perfect. It is showing the comparison of men and women who want to go abroad from the year. Which year to which year, beta?
2001 to 2015.
2011, beta. 2011 to 2015.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
5 and
Now
30.
describe the first. It's okay. Now describe the first bar. Come on, start. Who's going to do it? Hurry up. Start describing what do you understand by the first set of bars.
Ma'am, may I tell?
I want others also to speak, bhai. What is wrong? I had already given this task to somebody. I think it was Ariba, Ayush. Ariba and Ayush.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Describe the first one.
In 2011, we see the least number of people who wanted to settle abroad among other years. That is around 10%. In this bar of 2011, more number of men are seen to be keen in settling abroad than women.
Beta, do you agree with what she's saying? Has she interpreted the graph correctly? Men are more interested, she's saying, than women in 2011. Is she right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
and very good. The language selection, the word selection was also very good. Good, Ariba, you described it nicely. Now, next, 2012. Who will describe? Come on, speak better. Uditi, Suryansh, Ritul. Come on, tell
Ma'am,
me, describe 2012.
ma'am, may
Ma'am,
I?
Uditi and Suryansh. Yes.
Ma'am, in 2012, about 10 women and 20 men wanted to settle abroad. There is a quite advance in the number as compared to 2011, which shows the problem of brain drain in different countries and lack of resources to the citizens of a particular country, and westernization and the attraction towards western or advanced countries.
Okay. She
About
is very
50%.
rightly. Yes, continue, beta. You're speaking about the same one now?
Yes, ma'am. About
Continue.
50% of the about 50% of what men are wanting to settle in abroad, women are also there. But in 2011, the ratio was of 60%. It reduced to 50% in 2012.
So very rightly, first conclusion which she gave is that there's a rise in both, whether it is men or women, compared to the previous year. The number has increased, whether it is men or women, the number has increased. So this was a general conclusion she gave. After that, she came to some specific conclusions nicely, comparing each one differently, that how the differences come in men, how the differences come in women. Very nicely described. Very good, beta. Suryansh, are you there? Suryansh Vikram? Very smart. Okay. Faiz and Fawaz. Anyone? Is anyone there? Faiz, Fawaz.
Yes, ma'am.
Data speak 2012. Tomorrow is English exam only. Had it been some other exam, I would have felt that okay, I'm taking your time. But tomorrow is English, children. Okay, beta, bolo 2012. Speak. Yes, you said you'll be speaking. Akash, you've again raised your hand, but I don't know, you don't speak only. Hmm?
Ma'am, in 2012, the number of men and women increases, but the ratio decreases.
Ratio
Between
of what
the
to what, beta?
men's to women.
Okay, fine. He's talking about the difference in the ratio. That has gone down, but otherwise the general is increased. See, this is a new thing which
Yes,
he has
ma'am.
observed. That's nice. The general conclusion is that no doubt it has increased, but the ratio has decreased. Do you agree with what he's saying? Just try and get an estimated number in 2011 and 2012. Is the ratio increasing? What was the ratio, approximate ratio in 2011, Fawaz, according to you? Because you have given this observation.
Ma'am,
So
4 by
let's talk
5.
to you. 4 by 5. And
4
what
by
about
5.
this
Women to men.
2012? So did we observe this?
Men 1 by
How many
1
of
by
us
2.
observed this?
I said this that it was
Hmm.
60% in 2011. It decreased to 50% in 2012.
Yes. She expressed herself in persons and he's trying to tell it be part of ratios. Good, good, children. Very nicely interpreted things. You will have an analytical paragraph. Again, I'm telling you in these exams also. So make yourself different, how you present yourself. What they are showing is going to be the same for everybody, but how you express yourself is going to be different. Good, Fawaz, you tried it nicely. Anshika has raised her hand. She wants to
Yes,
describe
ma'am.
a bar. Supposing next year you want to do 2013,
Yes, ma'am.
do better. Do better.
Ma'am, in 2013, men were more in number than women, and the number of women were same as 2012. But the growth is seen in number of men who wanted to go for abroad.
She feels that there is no change in the number of women, but the number of men is again going up. The people who want to go abroad. Do you agree with
Yes,
her
ma'am.
observation?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody agrees with her observation, children? So is it increasing from the previous year? When we talk about women, it's not increasing, but it is increasing for whom?
Men.
The
Men.
number is
Men.
increasing for men. Who would like to